We'll say this, if you are digging the California Fizzy series, go check out my entire video. I have an hour-long video. Now this cache is it's not directly off of this trail, but it's very close. Here it is. We're in the 1% though. That goes from north to south in a single day. That's epic. Check this out, guys. Look at this sick view. Are you ready? Yo, YouTube, what's up? It's Triple P. How you guys doing? I'm out here in Warren County, Pennsylvania, looking for the cache of the week. It's about a half-a-mile hike right down this way. We're gonna start right here at the ski trail sign. Let's cut out. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be incredible. This is gonna be unbelievable, actually. If you're just new to my channel, welcome. I'm Triple P. We are out here hiking for a 5 difficulty, 4 terrain, California Fizzy cache. Now, I want you to take a look at this grid right here. All right, see this grid? That grid shows that I have already completed my California Fizzy. All right, however, I need this rating with a pre-2007 April 6th cache in order to get 2 loops. 2 loops of the California Fizzy, which is basically unheard of. So we are trying to make history today by going after this 5-4 California Fizzy puzzle cache. Okay, ski trail to the right. That's where we're going. To the right. Now this cache is it's not directly off of this trail, but it's very close. We have driven all this way to finish the Cache of the Week series. This is video number 60. So this is the series finale. This is going to be an amazing way to close out the 2nd season of the Cache of the Week series that I do on my channel. This cache just has so much like riding on it, and it's just so meaningful to me that I had to just drive the rental car that I have, and come out here to Pennsylvania for this day trip to get this cache. It's just so important. 5-4 California Fizzy caches are extremely rare, and they're one of the hardest ones to get a second find on. As you can see, I only have one at the moment. As with most hikes that I do on this channel, I don't know what I'm getting into. I just know that I could park where I parked, and that this trail here will take me probably within 300 to 400 feet of bushwhacking. It might be less than that. I don't really know. I didn't measure it using my phone. But I do know that this trail that I'm on right here will get me very close. So I'm excited about that. Strudel is my friend. He already did this. And so I was talking to him about it, and we kind of worked together. He got here way before I did, but he kind of guided me on the puzzle and how he solved it. So then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to solve it the same way. He was here last year, and now I'm coming here this year, and this is the time of the year that everything is blooming. Everything is green. I'm pumped. I need this 2nd loop. I have to have this 2nd loop, and I don't know anybody else who's done that, because they're so rare, and they're just like early geocaching, so it's just very nostalgic. And it just goes to show you, like, if you want to know what the early days of geocaching were like, go out and work on the California Fizzy series. You know, don't take my word for it. Get out there and do it, and you're gonna run across some great caches, no doubt. You'll run across some zingers. You can skip the zingers, you know, go for the ones that you feel comfortable with. Go for the ones that you feel like you can do. You know, get out there and move move and shake an earthquake and just see what you can find. I will say this, if you are digging the California Fizzy series, go check out my entire video. I have an hour-long video of me basically completing the whole series. From, I think I needed at the time, like, what was it, 24 boxes? And so I made a whole entire video, an hour-long video of me basically running down the boxes that I needed in order to complete the actual grid originally for the first time. Since then, you know, I've been kind of chipping away at a second loop, which is why I'm here now. Also, I will tell you that if you are from Ohio and you are looking to fill in your California Fizzy grid, you can actually, with the exception of one DT, you can fill in the whole grid if you're willing to put in some effort. From states that border Ohio, you can get every single rating with the exception of a 5, 3.5. You can't get a 5, 3.5 in any of the states that border Ohio. The closest one is actually in Illinois, and it's a multi, and it's in Peoria. It's called the Gentleman. So if you need that or you want to get that rating, you can head to Illinois, and that's where you'll find it. As far as I know, it's still there, and the stages are still in play. Okay, we are getting close. We're actually within a quarter of a mile, and I'm very much looking forward to finding this cache. I think, don't quote me on it, but I think it's an ammo box. So far, this hike has been a piece of cake. I mean, it's been flat. The only thing that I had to really work around was some standing water, and those 2 ponds. That was no big deal. I just kind of scooted around the edge there and kept on moving. So I would say that this is not a very difficult hike as of this moment. Also, this is like a crowning achievement for me. So you guys are kind of, if you're watching this video, you're kind of watching history in the making, believe it or not, because again, 2 Fizzy loops with caches placed before April 6, 2007. That is probably less than 1% of people that geocache in the world. So you're putting yourself in one heck of a, you know, a lofty pedestal, so to speak, in order to make that happen. Oh, we got a nice little spot here to check out. Let's see, the trailhead's that way. We got to stay on the ski trail. So we're not going left, not that way, but stay, stay straight. All right. Okay, so I had a quick second, and I went ahead and measured the distance from the trail that I'm on to where the solved coordinates put me, and it's about 356 feet. Now, I don't know if that's elevation gain. I don't know if there's a hill involved. I don't know. But so far, this has been a slice of cake on the walk. There's been very little elevation. From what I was told, our solved coordinates are pretty good. They're about 20 feet away. So I might not have the exact spot, but I have the spot that is close enough in order for me to find the box. And again, I think it's an ammo can. I'm not 100% certain. I think I remember seeing pictures that show it being some kind of ammo can. But it is actually so it is a regular. And the fact that it is older makes me think that it probably is an ammo box. Now this is really exciting. We went from kind of being like squished on the trail where you had stuff on both sides to this beautiful expansion here. And this is pretty close to where I need to jump off this trail. We got like 410 to go. I said 356. I'm gonna try to get it down to that 356. Okay, this is the jumping off point. It's about 348 feet down this trail. I've marked the trail, so I'm not worried about, you know, getting confused as to how to get back to the trail. It'll be a pretty easy return trip. And it does look like we are headed kind of down a little bit into the ravine down there. But there's no water, so this should be an easy find. I was headed right here, okay? I was headed there, and I looked this way, and kaboom! Ammo box! Let's go! Let's go! Double Fizzy! Double California Fizzy! Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Double California Fizzy! Yes! Double California Fizzy! Rim me that ammo can! Yes! Double California Fizzy 2 loops! Let's take a look to see what's in this one. We don't have much. We've got the logbook here. We've got some AARP CD, maybe like a trapper keeper of some sort. Then we've got the geocaching placard. All right, we got to sign our name on this book. This is huge. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the original logbook here. I mean, if you go here, it's got like the little placard. You go to any other page, you flip forward, it's got like signatures from 2005 on it. Then you kind of go to the next page, and there's my boy Strudels with his find. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this sign back here that says Trailhead and Black Bear is right. We're going to wrap up the Cache of the Week series for Season 2. This find crowns me a double California Fizzy looper. If you're not a Geocaching with Triple P subscriber, I hope you consider subscribing so you can help me reach my sub goal of 360 subs. I'll see you guys out on the trail. Have a good one.